Good afternoon. We've got a S780 combine here at the back. Today we're going to show you the correct way to do a power shutdown on this machine or on the S series combines. Andries, a colleague of mine, is going to assist us in the process and we're going to show you exactly what to do. Before we can continue with the power shutdown, please remember to disconnect your straw spreaders at the back of the machine, or either straw spreaders or the chopper.
So today I'm going to demonstrate to you how you do a power shutdown. First, when you are seated, make sure your safety belt is fastened, and then next step is brake pedals, make sure they are locked, and then we are going to harvest. So we will look at the vision track and see if the bars are in the green, then we know the machine is in capacity. Okay, so now we have done the power shutdown inside the combine. We will go outside now and see for pre-harvest lost, and then we'll go through the machine to the back and see how it looks on the outside. We'll look at the sample, everything, and then after that we will open the covers of the machine and see what's going on inside, and then after that if we need to make any adjustments, we will do the adjustments.
Andries just showed you how to perform a power shutdown correctly. Now we're going to look at losses in front of the cornet, behind the cornet, and then behind the combine. Andries, let's go have a look. There's no losses over here, Andries.
Yeah, no losses over here.
Oh, but look at this material.
There's one.
That bit might have come from the straw spreader.
Yes,
on the other side.
Because we have also this.
Oh. Okay, let's go have a look. There's two pits. There's three. You can see that might come from the straw spreaders. It's not to say. But let's look closer to the center of the machine and see how it looks like. There's some material from the spreaders. Very good. No. Andries, looks like we don't have any losses from the cornet in the front. But let's go have a look at the back. How many pits do you have? I've got 13. So spinning 29. But let's look at the stalks, and it's broken. There's another broken one. There's no pits left on the stalk. But there's some of them that's broken pretty small. So we can look at our concave clearance and the threshing speed. And see if we can make some adjustments over there. Let's go have a look at the active tailings return and see what's the amount of material that's in the active tailings return.
It looks very good for me, Philip. It looks like we are good here. You should have material here.
And then there should be some pits.
Yeah.
So it looks within specifications for me. So I'm satisfied with that. This sample, I can't see any broken pits. So let's put that back and let's look at the rest of the sample on the inside. If you look at the sample here underneath the separator grid, there's a lot of material, some pits, but there's no corn stalks. There's no broken corn stalks. So the corn stalks that we saw at the back of the combine must go through the rotor. Let's look at the sifts at the back. There's not a lot of material on the rear.
There's
some stalks.
There's a lot less material on the left than on the right.
And there's with the material on the right, as I'm moving the material, there's no pits falling through.
Yeah.
But let's look at the tail end of the back. There's some pits over here.
Yeah, one. Another one from my side. Also.
That's 6 in total.
Yeah.
So Andries, with this we can maybe do some adjustments on the sieve.
Yeah.
Something else I just want to go and check is on the separator grid. If we scratch that material, if there's any pits going through, because that might be an indication of pits going through on the rotor. I couldn't find a lot of pits here. There was one that was falling down in the front, but there's not a lot of pits going through the separator grid that might end up through the rotor on the rear end. Let's look at the sample. From what I can see here, I've got one broken pit here.
I also have one broken pit here. One piece of stalk here.
I've got
It's a very clean sample. One
stalk over here. Let's go have a look at the top at this grain sample, but like what we've seen here, looks like we've got a very clean sample, and we might make some adjustments according to that.
Yeah.
After we've done the power shutdown and we looked at the different areas of the combine, what would your suggestions be for adjustment on this combine?
Philip, I think that we must open the top sheaf a little bit, because we do see a little bit of losses at the back. If we open that, I think we'll be okay. Let's do it and check it again.
Anders, let's close up and let's take it for another ride.